We faced up.
We already faced up. We
We
already on
already
here.
faced up. Hey, yo. 1
Hour.
hour. Get
Get
down.
get down. Get
1
down. 1
hour.
hour.
Get
Get get down. Get down.
Hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo. Hey, yo. Welcome to another week of the 1 hour get down. I'm back with the super duper host, Macaroni the Design.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Hey, it's going good, my brother. It's going good, man.
How was your week, Driz? How was your week? How was your week?
Man, my week was thrilling. I didn't have to deal with anybody. I got to play with a high power pressure washer all week long.
You was in heaven then. Shit.
Man, boy, you talking?
You love that type of shit.
Oh man, I love it.
You love those type of toys. You like grown man toys, right?
Yeah, them grown man toys right there. Power tools.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to pay. And I didn't have to pay for the gas or the diesel to run that bitch. Even better.
That's even better.
Yeah.
That's even way better.
You don't understand, woman. I will stay out here and pressure wash for 12 hours. My boss tell me to go. You ain't got to tell me twice.
Yeah. I like doing that shit too. I don't mind that.
Only downside about it is, the hand get a little numb from the vibrations, but other than that, it's good.
Yeah.
How about you, man? How was your week?
My week was cool, man. I ain't had no problems, just chilled out a little bit. You know what I mean? Hung out with my son's birthday was this past week. Gave him a couple of happy birthdays, and shit, I forgot this. I got to send him something. Probably tomorrow.
That was the baby boy, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jose, my youngest. He turned 18.
Ooh.
Turned 18.
Ooh,
my oldest DJ will be 20 in September.
Hey, congratulations. Because
that old,
means
man. I'm getting old.
No. Think about it like this. You ain't getting old. You successfully raised a child into young black male status.
Job done.
Yeah. Nah, it ain't done. It ain't done.
It ain't done, but
it ain't done. It ain't done. But that is a big one on the checklist. On the parental checklist.
That's the big one to check off. Yeah. Yes, sir. 100%.
And you done it twice. So,
man.
Good dude.
Yep. They doing their thing. But welcome everybody to another week of the 1 hour get down with my man Dre the Driz. Macaroni, and we're going to do this episode this week. We're going to start with something that I've seen on Facebook, and I sent it to Dre earlier this week, and I said we're definitely going to talk about this. So this is about, in the state of Tennessee, they passed a law saying that if you killed somebody's child in a drunk driving accident, if you were behind the wheel drunk and you killed a parent, you have to pay the person that died child support. So before I say how I feel about it, Dre, I want to know how you feel about it. So come on with it.
Tennessee crazy, bro. Tennessee is an island in the middle of the country where they do some of the strangest stuff, bro.
It's the South, brother.
It's the North South. That's the funny part about it. It's the northern part.
Right, it's the North. South. The northern South, right?
Yeah, it's
you go past Tennessee, then you pretty much once you get past Tennessee, you pretty much out of the South. So
yeah, just about out. You just about out. You might depending on which
side
you
just
go
about
through.
Out. Yeah,
depending on which side you go through.
Right,
but I mean, I see good intentions in the law. I do see good intentions.
Yeah,
but
I do too.
I would like other options added to it other than just child support. Maybe mentorship. Because once
But can you see
you
somebody? Can you see somebody? Hold on though. Say for instance, if somebody was in a drunk driving accident and they kill the parent of the child that you're supposed to mentor. For killing that child, you have to mentor that child. That person is not going to want to face that child. They're not.
They're not.
I wouldn't.
They're not. But on the same
I'd be too ashamed. I'd be too ashamed to do that.
On the same token, that will make the offender a better person and also help that child with their grievance.
Who was to say that the offender wasn't a good person in the first place? That offender probably made a mistake for that one time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's not saying that the person you don't know if the person is a good person or not.
Mistakes cost.
Yeah, true.
And you get drunk driving offenses or intoxication offenses. They put you through. You get enough of them. You got to go to AA to get your driver's license back. You got to go through the breathalyzer system where they hook the breathalyzer up to your car, and you can't start your car if you got alcohol on you.
Yeah, right.
All those kinds of drastic measures. Now, I'm not for sure if Tennessee has implemented those, but I'm quite sure in some areas they do. Because in Nashville they get
probably do. Yeah, probably do. In Nashville they get lit, kid.
Yeah. They get dumb lit.
But they call it Cashville. Yeah, on my opinion, my thoughts on the law is that I think that, like you said, it's a good intention law, but I don't know, man. It's a slippery slope either way. Like, if you I don't know, man. I think, like you said, it's a law that's made with good intention, but
yeah,
I mean, what good is it? I mean, that parent is still gone. I mean,
that parent is still gone.
Money don't solve everything.
It won't.
I mean, it don't solve everything.
Agreed.
That child, ain't no money gonna stop that child from being fucked up or not. So I mean, that ain't no money gonna stop that child from being fucked up from losing a parent.
Yeah,
it's not.
But what that good is money can also assist the child in not having as many hardships.
Okay.
Extra. So I shouldn't say as many. I should say extra hardships.
So we got another viewer. I see we got two people watching. I'm one of the people watching on the channel to keep the light on me. But we got a second person watching, and what we're talking about, if you came in late, is that there's a law in Tennessee that says that if you're a drunk driver and you kill somebody's parent in an accident, then you are required to pay that child or the parent that you killed child support.
Now,
that's what we're talking about.
Also understand in Tennessee, it's a lot of big ass families in Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
So think about a situation where Bubba's out hanging out with his buddies. They get wasted. Bubba's on his way home from the party.
Yeah.
Bubba crashes into Billy Bob. Billy Bob.
Why do they names? Wait a minute. First of all, why do their names have to be Bubba and Billy Bob? Stop, Dre. Now, don't do that.
I mean, we all talking the South, and I'm going rural. Okay, I've met people with these names.
I'm pretty sure you have. I'm pretty sure you have.
From Tennessee.
You lived in the South for 15 years. I understand that. Yeah, okay. But I mean that, like, you are.
I'm giving nicknames, so I'm not to keep it general. Okay, because those names are usually nicknames. Those names are usually
nicknames. Go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead.
So Billy Bob has got 9 kids.
Okay.
They living in a 4-bedroom double wide trailer.
Okay.
Imagine how much his child support gonna be. How much Bubba child support gonna be after he killed Billy Bob when he T-boned him with his big pickup truck.
And that's the other question. Is he required, if that person had 9 kids?
It said child support. It did not specify how many kids.
Is he required? That's what I'm saying. Is he required to pay for all 9? Because, say for instance, if Billy Bob died in the accident and Billy Bob's wife was dependent on him for his job to provide for them.
For them 9 kids.
Yeah. So if he ends up killing this guy in a car accident, drunk driving, and he has to pay this child support for 9 kids.
Yeah.
And what if he got kids?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
No. That's
the type and it's stuff. Probably a choice. It's probably a choice. Pay the child support and go to jail. They're gonna pay that child support. Ain't nobody going to jail. Ain't nobody gonna pick going to jail.
No, that child support is not an and. It's not a either or. It's an and.
It's not an either or.
It's an and. It's an and. And you got these charges and you paying child support.
And this.
And if you don't pay child support, we taking that ass to jail. And when you get out of jail for not paying child support, we're gonna still be taxing your ass plus interest.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like that kind of situation.
I'm glad I don't live in Tennessee.
Man, bro. The moral to this whole story is just don't fucking drunk drive. Just don't do it. And I think that is probably the reason. That is probably the main reason why they passed this law, just to prevent people from saying, "No, you know what? I ain't drunk driving." Yeah, as a deterrent. Yeah,
it's a good. It
so hopefully
definitely has a good deterrent law status to it.
So hopefully that doesn't happen. Let's not do that. But yeah, Dre, that was what I had, man. What you got?
That was what you had. I think I had something else for you. We could talk about the how about the punches from the punches on a plane. The punches come in bunches when you decide to disturb Mike Tyson with your saliva and a bottle of water while on a plane. That's what these news people the media keep missing. They keep missing the fact that right before the recording happened, dude had already hit Mike with a bottle of water. He was legit. Yeah. Before I saw the whole hitting episode. I saw when they started hitting dude on TMZ. I saw that. Okay,
but so it's like some shit that happened before that.
So there was a point where a dude was on the plane when he was on the plane with Mike. One, he's fanboying out. You can tell he's fanboying out. He's
right.
Drunk.
Yeah, he was fanboying out. Yeah, he was
right,
and he was drunk. Yep.
Mike trying to tell him, bro, calm down. Let's just get through the flight. You know, blah blah blah
exactly.
blah.
Mike was cool. Mike was cool.
Mike was trying to be cool, and then somewhere along the line, a water bottle came into the scene, and Mike got wet. Okay, it's COVID.
And that caused dude to get his ass whooped.
It's COVID season.
You don't want that shit on you.
It screens up behind us. So I don't know if you spit on me or if you poured a drink on me. All I know is I'm in my Gucci suit and I'm wet. Bitch, you finna get these hands.
You finna get them hands. You finna take a couple of these.
You catching hands from Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
The wrong Negro to catch hands from.
The wrong one to catch hands from. And that's the thing, man. These people got to watch how they come to these celebrities, man, because you never know what kind of mood these celebrities be in.
Man, so it ain't just celebrities, everyday people.
Yeah, everyday people.
What happened?
But everyday people don't have everyday people. Everyday people don't have as much to lose as a celebrity when you do shit like that.
True.
You know what I mean? So I'm just saying it's like. It's more of a consequence if you're a celebrity.
Dude has also then had some previous charges that kind of involve him some criminal activities to get views.
Oh, really? What do you do?
I read it, man. I want examples and shit. What did I do?
No, well, you ain't got to give me no example. Don't worry about that. It was proven that he had did some shit to get views.
Yeah. It's been proven that he's already an asshole to begin with. Read that he got drunk at the airport, at the bar at the airport, and he had been previously gotten several other passengers' face and being belligerent.
You could tell he was drunk as hell. He was fucked up.
I'm still trying to
even after Mike had got the whooping his ass, he was still like,
Yeah, of course he really looping now. The punches
he was really looping. Right. Right.
The liquor kicked in, got it, and then he got punches. Damn.
Punches and bunches.
And bunches.
The punches came in bunches too, brother. He whooped his ass. And he needed it, man. You got to watch how you approach these people, especially Mike, man. Mike from the streets. You can't be fucking with people like that from the streets, man. I don't give a damn how rich they are or how famous they are. Mike will fuck you up.
Don't approach nobody in combat sports and or fame like that. It's just,
why would you want to approach? What? And that's the other problem. The other thing is, bro, you be like, you ever see these people that be out, like these MMA fighters? They be out. They MMA fighters say all the time they don't hardly like to go out to no clubs at all because it's always going to be one idiot that's going to get drunk and try to test them. That's why they don't go out. These people's hands are registered weapons. They do this for a living.
Man,
you finna fight somebody.
They don't remember.
Hold up, Drake. Hold up, Drake. One second. One second, bro. 1 second. You finna fight a person whose job
is to whoop ass.
To whoop your ass. This man do this for a living. He put food on his table with his hand.
PhD in ass.
Got a PhD in it. Got a PhD in whooping your ass. And you want to get drunk and say, I can take him. You deserve to get your ass whooped. Yeah, you deserve it.
You act for it.
But go say what you was gonna say, bro. Go say what you was gonna say.
I remember back in the days they used to tell people that or this person is a lethal weapon or that person's a lethal weapon. Remember in the 80s, everybody was concerned about being a lethal weapon.
Yep.
Yep. My hand, these hands are lethal weapons.
But
if
that's
I hit
true
you
about
one time,
Mike Drake,
hit you one time, I go to jail.
Listen, I don't know about so much right now with his older age, but Mike in his 20s, if he hit you hard enough, he could kill you.
Yeah,
he could kill you. I don't know about now. He probably still got a sting to it, but I mean,
hey, no, bro, you ain't seen Mike in the gym. Oh, I follow Mike on Instagram. Mike,
I seen him. Yeah, he still got that quickness. He still got that quickness. No doubt about it. Yeah, he still can get down. But
now, it might not be as much thunder there, but it's still some lightning.
It's still thunder, but it's still thunder, but it ain't as thunderous as it was, but it's still thunder. Mike in his 20s could kill you, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, for real. So you gotta watch who you fucking with, man. You gotta watch who you go. First of all, if you're going to a club, if you're going out, you at home, you getting dressed up, putting on all your nice clothes, your nice cologne, your nice shoes and all that. And the only reason why you're doing this is to fight somebody, you need to stay in the house. Yeah, it's people out there that go out on the weekends just to fight, specifically.
Yeah, that's just to get their rocks. If you're that kind of person, take your ass to a boxing class or to a karate class. Get in somebody's gym and get some training. If you enjoy fighting,
do something to get that. Do something to get that frustration.
Let it make you money.
No damn club and do all. Yeah, let it do something.
Let it make you some money.
Get your ass. Don't let it get your ass whooped, shot, or put in jail.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? For real, you gonna get your ass whooped, shot, or in jail. For real. Like when my brother was my brother was a bouncer at the damn Onyx and at the damn what was the place back in the day, Dre?
The
downtown across from the Metrolink.
The Monastery.
They came down there strictly. They came down there just to fight. Nothing else. I'm finna get clean. I'm finna put all my new shoes on. They used to get clean just to go down there and get that shit all dirty and ripped up.
And
just to fight.
Understood. Yeah, just to fight.
I never understood that. And that was during our time. We were young then. Yeah. That was 20 years ago. That was our time. Yeah.
Now, and what you got to think about now is that was in our time, and those Negroes had the ones who survived had babies.
Yeah.
So what do you think the baby's gonna do?
That's the scary thing. Yeah, that's the scary thing. Now I ain't saying that all of them. I ain't saying that all of them might. I ain't saying it's a scary situation for all of them because people do grow up. People grow up.
People do. Some do.
Some people do. So hopefully some of those people grow up. But back then, they were some ignorant motherfuckers. For real. Just no other way to put it. Just ignorant, bro.
Ignorant for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of intelligence, I would like to know how do you feel about artificial intelligence?
I think there's some good and some bad into it. I think there's some good parts of it, and I think there's some bad things to it. The good thing of it is, I think the artificial intelligence would be good because it will help us move forward into the future with it'll help us move forward into making the world better.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
But the downside to it is, what if it gets too intelligent and wants to kill us? You know what I'm saying?
Skynet.
Right, like some Skynet shit. Yeah, like some Terminator type shit.
Yeah,
and that shit is possible in this day, bro, for real.
Yeah.
That shit is possible. You never know what could happen, man, for real.
Hey, it's
you got computer hackers out there that's on some next level shit, bro.
Hey, I come from the old school days. I know about them hacker boys. Them hacker boys. And now everything
anonymous motherfuckers.
Now everything connected with Wi-Fi. And these hackers nowadays can turn your Wi-Fi on. They can drive your car from their house.
Yeah, they could take over your whole crib, bro.
Yeah,
everything.
Exactly. Yeah,
especially if you got that. Especially if you got that shit that's hooked up to your house with your damn your
lights is on
your camera, your security system, your lights and all that. Turn on the lights. Yeah, they could take over your whole crib.
Yeah,
they can do all that. So yeah, what made you come with that subject anyway?
Well, I'm a science guy. I like science. It's one of my favorite subjects. Especially when it comes to futuristic science. And I happen to see something on what they had. You have AI, and then you have AGI. And
so what's AGI?
Artificial General Intelligence. General intelligence.
So what's the difference between that and AI?
With general intelligence, it has the ability to learn and process the information it's learned and then apply it.
So it has the ability to so it has the ability of a human, pretty much.
Yeah, just about. With the exception,
it can take information. It can take information, save it, and use it.
Yes, store it, use it. And that's the one that's scary shit. That's the level they worried about. Because think about, so this goes from your basic Tesla on autopilot, which is AI. That's AI. That's a great example of AI. To
your Tesla going to every spot that you go to. To your Tesla drive to the grocery store without you telling it
to go to the it knows that your refrigerator.
It knows where you're going. Yeah, it knows where you need to go before you tell it.
No, it's already placed the order for the food.
So it's already telling us.
It's look, it knows
So when you get in your car, you just be like, "Look here, man, I did all this for you. Let's roll."
Your left shoe sit like this a little bit, and your back hurt, so it up to try to help make you comfortable.
So it helps you out right there. See, see, now that type of shit that'll creep me out. That'll creep me out.
That'll creep you out.
That shit ain't good, man. Because say for instance, if you have that kind of intelligence in a place like a nuclear plant or something, and you say some shit just joking, and that motherfucker
get
say,
mad.
Okay.
Yeah,
get mad at you or something.
Oh, you thought? Oh,
I don't like what you said about me the other day, sir.
Huh? You just thought I was wires, didn't you? That's what you thought.
Oh, y'all think I'm stupid?
Yeah.
Y'all think I'm stupid, huh? Okay, watch this.
Over here laughing at me, Mr. Big Boot.
This motherfucker would shut the whole world down. With a push of a button.
No, I ain't gotta push it. Now, speaking of the button, that's one of the things they mentioned. We build these robots that have AGI with off buttons.
Yeah.
We build them with off buttons.
You build them with an off button.
You build them with an off button.
So what if that?
What if that you come up and AGI, you turn?
Wait a minute. But what if that AGI has the intelligence to override that off button and say, "Nah, you're not cutting me off."
You know what I'm saying? I cut me off when I'm ready to.
Exactly.
So that's the next level.
That's way next level.
The bot finds out that it has an off button because it did something wrong. Y'all turned it off.
Y'all turned it off, and it learned.
It learned
it knew not to do that. It knew, okay, this cuts me off. I don't like that.
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
When I cut me off,
see,
it's
and
updating.
that's the bad part about AI.
Now
that's the bad part about it to me.
With an AI system developing that kind of intelligence, would you be opposed to giving it its sentience, its rights? You know, we have these inalienable rights with the AI creatures or robots have the right to sentience. So would you vote yes on the sentience bill?
Would I vote yes for AI to have like rights?
Yeah. We just had a robot not even 2 years ago.
That lady robot that got all that intelligence. Yeah, I know. I say that. Yeah.
Yeah. See, she's on AI. She ain't on AGI yet. She almost there though.
Do you realize that it could come to a point where if you build a computer intelligent enough to learn all this information, and if this computer is just sitting there listening to humans, being around it for say about 5 years, just sitting there listening, taking everything in, and what if that computer says, you know, what if that? I'm just saying. What if it just decided? Listen, Dre. Listen. If it just decided to just wait, it's just I'm just gonna sit here, and I'm just gonna listen, and just run like ain't nothing going on, so I can see exactly what kind of people we dealing with. After those 5 years, if that computer gets all of this knowledge and all this information, and he sees what he's dealing with. Who says that super intelligent computer can go send this to another computer? Okay. We taking over. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that can happen.
Yeah. If
shit like that can happen.
But that's because the human condition is wired for takeover. We are wired for takeover. So when we create a sentient being, it's going to have pieces of us encoded in it. You know, of course, we could go with the with the standard, 3 laws that are all, don't harm thyself, don't harm a human, and what's the other one? It's like if it conflicts with the first 2, then do something else.
But who says they has to? Who says that they have to abide by it?
Coding.
If they can do all of this shit, if they can find a way to be able to not be turned off, they're already sustainable by themselves. They can run forever if they want to. Who says that they have to abide by it?
I mean, because
it's
they
the same
abide
thing
by ones and zeros, and with
don't,
coding, it's still ones and zeros.
So you're going to tell me that there's a human being out there that's a coder that's going to be smarter than the super intelligent computer with zeros?
Not necessarily smarter, but able to set up codes that the computer can't
break.
Yes, because if it breaks those codes, then it damages itself.
It's possible, yeah. But I don't trust it, man. I don't trust that stuff. It's the same thing that
I don't trust the robots. I'm Will Smith. You Will Smith.
It's the same. I'm telling you, it's the same thing that the great physicist Stephen Hawking said. Before Stephen Hawking died, he said, all these people, all of us out here looking for aliens and wanting them to come, he said, it's not a good idea to roll out the welcome wagon to these aliens, because 9 times out of 10, if we do ever in our lifetime come face to face with aliens, with an alien invasion, if an alien ship was to come down tomorrow, 9 times out of 10, them motherfuckers ain't friendly.
Yeah,
they want our resources.
They
already know where we at.
All the friendly ones don't make contact.
Exactly. They already, if there are aliens out there, Dre, they know where we at. They just don't need us for nothing yet. That's why they came. If we have a resource that they need, that if their planet is on the verge of dying and we have a resource that they want, they can come and fuck us all up.
Yeah.
Enslave us.
I love the fact that humans are so conceited that we think our little small nuclear weapons could stop them.
Man, please. There's probably some shit out there. They probably got some technology out there that will fucking make our head blow up. For real.
From up there. Literally.
Would they be? The question is that a lot of people say it is, will aliens be more, if we do come in contact with aliens and they do come and visit our planet, will we be more smarter than them? No. Will we be more advanced than them? No. I doubt it. No.
And that is what a lot of us have a hard time swallowing that pill.
Yeah.
Damn it. They already showed you that they smarter than us. They came here from outer space.
Yeah. Probably from light years away.
Exactly.
From light years away. So they have the power. They would have the technology of hyper travel. They'll be traveling at hyperspeed.
Yeah.
We ain't got that shit.
No, we ain't even got to 2% of the speed of light.
Hell no. We ain't got that shit. Whatever, if there are aliens out there, whatever they got is better than ours. For real.
Because they left their shit.
It's like some War of the World shit, bro. It's gonna be like some War of the World shit, man. They gonna come and
look, I pray and hope it ain't
listen,
War of the World.
It will most likely be for our what? Because what is this planet like 80% of? Water. Yeah. It'll be for our water. If they do come.
I think it'll be for water and probably precious minerals.
Yep. 100%. And if they
want it, definitely need the minerals.
No problem.
No problem. And ain't nothing we can do to stop it.
No problem. No problem.
I'll say this one. And this is kind of a combination of of the latter two. If the aliens show up, I would like for them to be Transformers. I would like for them to be giant sentient robots.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to inform you, Dre. I think that if there are aliens out there, they're not robots. I think they like some fucking.
You think they're bored?
I don't even think they. I don't even think they're like little green men. I don't think like all the drawings and shit that they done did over the years. I think they're gonna look like something completely different from what we've ever seen, and it would be crazy. They might have more human features. You never know.
Yeah,
you never know. So
that's.
But I refuse. I refuse to believe
that are really going to mess us up is the ones that show up and look like us.
Yeah, or some version of us. Yes.
Yeah, or different, or different species of humanoid.
Yep. Yep. And I myself refuse to believe that. I'm not arrogant and conceited enough to believe that our little blue ball is the only place in the universe, and the universe is mind-bogglingly huge. That we are the only people breathing and alive in this giant universe. The universe is expanding every day. It expands. It's going away from us. Everything is moving further apart. So that's what's taking them so long to get to us.
Yeah, because they got to travel further.
They got to travel far. All the TV signals and radio signals that we're sending out every day is going out there in the universe. Out there in the universe. There is TV signals from 60 years ago. That's probably out there right now. That's probably just reaching some aliens. Like, what the fuck is this? It's some aliens somewhere watching I Love Lucy right now from back in. You know what I mean?
Hey, I hope they laughing their ass off. I really do.
They probably is.
I hope they enjoy our comedy. I really do.
For real, man. I mean, that shit is fascinating, bro. I could watch that shit.
All
that shit about space, man.
At our ignorance,
I can
watch
that shit all day.
Think about the newscast from
newscast. I'm telling you,
from the late 60s reaching them.
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm saying. And that is how they know what they will be dealing with when they get to us.
Because they already intercepted our signals because we too stupid. They
don't have no choice, but we can't keep them to ourselves. They have nowhere else to go. This is it. Once you put it out there, it's going to go out in space. It's going out there. I mean, you can't contain it. You can't. It's impossible to.
With the proper internet system, with the proper hard ground internet system, proper landline system, we could keep radio signals from going out. But that will require like Net 5.0. We're just now getting ready for 2. 2 isn't even fully operational yet. It just depends on what city you live in. If you live in Kansas,
dude, we got like 75, 80 years worth of TV signals and radio signals that has gone out deep into the universe.
Deep into space, Deep.
Yeah. So, I mean, even if we found a way to stop from sending those signals out, they got enough.
Yeah.
Already.
I mean, and not to mention the 2 calling cards that we sent out in space, Voyager 1 and 2.
Voyager 1 and 2. Yep. And Voyager 1, which one? Both of those got the golden records on them, right?
Yep, both of them got the golden record.
Yeah.
And both of
humans
them have completely left the sun's gravity.
They both are in interstellar space now. Yeah, they way out there. Way out there. They are they're billions of miles away. Way out.
I would just, imagine having the ability to have enough speed that you could go out there and look at Voyager, spin it around a couple times, and then come back.
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy. I've always wanted to. One of my great wishes was to become a Q from Star Trek.
I have no idea what that is because I wasn't a Trekkie, so.
You wasn't a Trekkie.
I didn't watch Star Trek.
Man,
I'm a Star Wars guy, not Star Trek guy.
You're a Star Wars guy. Okay, who is the equivalent of Q in Star Wars would be the Sith Lord.
Okay.
But
Like Darth Maul or somebody.
Not way more powerful than any of
Well, like
them
Vader
combined.
then. Vader?
Way more powerful than
Palpatine? Nobody was more powerful than Palpatine. So
I would say Q is an omnipotent being that has the ability to create and destroy anything at will.
Okay. So were they like a race of people?
Yes, they're a race of aliens.
Okay.
I guess in old timey books we could consider them like watchers or damn near gods.
Yeah.
You know, snap of a finger, this motherfucker, and transport wherever the hell he want to
go.
Okay,
I got you.
You know,
okay,
he can at the snap of a finger take you and all your peoples and put them wherever he want to into any kind of situation that he dreamt up.
Okay, understand. Got you.
I would be. Who needs money when you have that kind of power?
Who needs it? For real, I wouldn't need no. I wouldn't have no use for it at all.
There's no use for money. I can go wherever the hell I want to go when I want to go. Y'all can lock me up all you want to. I get locked up just cause, just to leave.
You know another thing that another situation where money would be useless. If that same shit that's going on in Ukraine right now was to happen here, money wouldn't mean shit. It wouldn't mean nothing. I mean, what your status is, what your celebrity status is, when the shit hit the fan, we all even. You know what I mean?
No, we ain't.
We all even.
No, we ain't.
Why not?
With the way the supremacists act, we ain't even. I think as Black Americans, we would be in way more trouble if purge or war ever happened on these lands.
Do you know how much guns we got?
They got
guns
more
in the Black community, Dre.
I understand that. I understand that. But we outnumbered. We outnumbered, bro.
If a purge was to happen, how many white folks coming in the hood? Tell the truth. How many white folks coming in the hood if a purge go on? A real purge. Many white people, no matter how many guns they got, no matter how tough they are, how many white people coming in the hood?
You will be surprised, bro.
None.
Look. I don't be scared to death.
I'm telling you right now.
The white man,
if a real purge was to go down, listen. If a real purge was to go down, they're gonna be in the woods, huddled down in they shelters, huddled down with all their guns. They not coming to no hood to mess with us. They not.
No, because they know we're gonna kill ourselves.
Sadly, some of us will. But don't get it twisted. A lot of them white folks gonna kill themselves too.
Yeah, true.
It ain't gonna be just us now. It ain't gonna be just us. But ain't no white people, I don't care how tough they are, how many guns they got, or how deep they are, they not gonna come in St. Louis. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Not happening.
I don't put nothing past them, man. I would not.
I do. I put that past them. They ain't coming here. They not.
I wouldn't.
Nah. You might have your select few that got a death wish, sure. But not no. Even the toughest, baddest clan members or toughest, baddest militia gonna be somewhere huddled down in their own shit, waiting for the shit to pass.
All I know is I look at the numbers, and I know they got way more guns than we do because there's way more of them.
Yeah, and they got easy access to guns because they give them away to them. Shit, I mean, it's the only difference between black folks and white folks with guns is that white folks get their shit legally because it's easier to get them down there in the South, and especially in the South. It's definitely easier to get one down there, but here, hell, the government drop them off.
Go to the gun show.
I mean?
Yeah. And I just think about all the white cops who can't stand Negroes and Mexicans and anybody else that's non-white.
And you also had to think about those white cops that don't like Negroes, black Negroes, or Mexicans. You have to think about those Negroes and Mexicans that are looking for that white cop that don't like them, that done been did wrong by them. A lot of white cops that have been out there that done did wrong ain't going nowhere. They ain't gonna be out there in the streets because they know they're not gonna be out there.
I think they're gonna be out there in those streets during the first couple weeks. The first couple weeks.
If a purge was to happen, Dre, they would be like, all police officers, stay in your homes. Because that's the first thing they're gonna be looking for, especially the dirty ones. They're gonna be looking for them. I can kill this nigga I can kill this motherfucker without going to jail. I got a knife to kill some.
Yeah,
ain't no cops gonna be on the streets.
No, trust and believe. Them cops is on the streets and they hunting. They are hunting in packs, bruh. Trust and believe that they will be hunting in packs.
Okay, so the dirty cops are out hunting together.
They out hunting.
At the most, it's probably gonna be what? Say for instance, if a purge was to happen in St. Louis, the dirty cops, they all getting together.
Now imagine 100 dirty cops.
Now, listen to me now. Listen to me. All the dirty cops gonna get together and go out and hunt all the black folks that they don't like. At the most, it's going to be, 10, 15 of them? You know how many guns in St. Louis, Dre? You know how many dudes, how many brothers in St. Louis got guns?
Mm-hmm.
Do you really believe that they're going to be out in the streets hunting for people?
And I know
they're going to be at their homes, scared to death.
I know the police got tanks. They got body armor. It don't matter how many guns you got against the tank. They got tanks.
Not gonna happen.
Unless you Rich Ross,
not gonna happen.
Unless you are Rick Ross rich and you buying your own tank. Because that fool just bought a tank.
First of all the money that they use to buy those tanks are going to be locked up somewhere.
Yeah,
because they're going to stop. They're going to prevent the brothers from getting out there and getting those tanks.
Yeah, they got those tanks surrounding the police station.
Dre, ain't no tanks going to be nowhere in no street. Nowhere. Ain't no police going to do that. It's not happening.
I don't put it past.
They're already scared to death of us now.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they gave us one night to do whatever the fuck we wanted? They already scared to death of us now. Do you think they're going to be out in the street like, yeah, let's get it on with y'all? No, they not.
No, they showing up at
you know how many dead cops to be in the morning?
They terrorize.
Dre, you got to be rational, bro. This shit ain't the movies, bro. I'm talking about fucking reality. These motherfuckers scared of us already. They're not going to be in the streets looking for us.
Fear drives a man to do crazy things.
Fear gonna drive the motherfuckers to be in their house locked up until the sun come up. That's what's happening. I'm telling you. Shit.
Hey, man. Look, all I know is
man. We got we got 10 minutes left, man. So
10 minutes.
We got 10 minutes left. So, man, what else? That was a good conversation, though. That was.
What else we got here?
That was a fire conversation.
I seen some other bullshit that had me tripped out. A man in the United Kingdom got a $70 ticket for the shadow of his car being in the handicap space. Not his car in the handicap space.
That ain't real. That's for real. For real.
The shadow
That's for real.
of his car.
That's for real.
I read the whole story. He fighting the case.
He better.
But you know, over there, they laws.
Come on, man.
Over there,
they're a lot different. They're a lot different over that shit.
Like the shadow of my car can't be about a handicap space.
That's real for real, man.
Yeah, it came across my Google.
Holy shit!
It wasn't in the New York Post. It was in one of them European magazines or newspapers. Because I get news from over there too. That shit was funny as hell. I was like, damn. Yeah, that's
hilarious.
Can you imagine though? You pull up to McDonald's and you park in the parking space next to the handicap, and then the police come get you a ticket.
You can't help what
for the shadow of your car.
You can't help what the sun is. Ain't that a bitch? What type of shit is that?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I know you heard about this because you watch the news just as much as I do. How do you feel about this? About all these book cancellations and these states out here canceling books. They taking books. They taking
what book? What book they're trying to cancel now?
Florida just took like 41 math books out of their school systems because they had lesson plans that parents didn't agree with. Said they were indoctrinating students. Math books.
How was it indoctrinating their students with what though?
It had one math book. They one of the examples that they showed was of a graph, and in the graph it had to do with racial disparities, and you got to figure out in the math book. In this graph, so in the math problem for the graph is to figure out the percentages of the disparities, and what formula you use to get that percentage. But because the graph mentioned race, people felt some type of way about it.
I don't understand why. With the math book, that's kind of crazy. But as far as the history books, I don't understand why some of these white folks are trying to act like this history didn't happen. That's why they want to take all the shit out. They are afraid that their kids are going to feel like feel like guilty for being white. I mean, that's stupid. I mean, don't try to hide the damn truth of what happened. I mean, shit. We got fucked up for 400 years. We got fucked up, spit on, beat, killed for 400 years.
Shit, it's going on 5. What are you talking about, nigga?
It's going on 5. I mean, shit. This shit happened. I mean, don't be upset because your kids might see your grandkids in the picture whooping on a nigga. Your kids might see your granddaddy or grandmama throwing something at a nigga back in the day. You know what I mean? So I mean,
I think it's all.
That's why they're doing it, man. They trying to hide
all
that shit.
in an effort to keep their purity, so to speak.
Yep. Like the whole thing with the Florida that don't say gay law, that shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's just wild.
It's crazy, man.
And now it's so heavy. They in the process of trying to cancel Disney.
Yeah. And Disney going up against that dude. Disney is going up against that dude. They putting up a lot of money for that next election, for the next governor, for the dude that's going to be running against them.
Man, they don't understand how. If Disney left Florida,
they would.
That's
half of the economy. That's probably half of the economy right there.
Into Alabama or Mississippi.
Easy.
or Louisiana.
Yep.
Easy.
That's a lot of the economy right there. That's a lot of the economy. Which is, let's just be honest. Disney ain't going nowhere. They're not leaving there. They're not leaving Florida. But I'm just saying. But you're right. If they were to, that's a lot of the economy. They will be fucked on that. They will be fucked on that.
What state should Disney move to? What would be a great state for Disney to move to?
You got to think about it like this. Ain't that many places, ain't that many states that's going to accommodate Disney, because Disney is like a vacation spot. It's got to be warm. Texas, maybe. But Texas pretty much going by Texas probably got the same laws as Florida's going by too. They trying to follow suit. So they're not going to go to Texas. The only place I can really see Disney going to is probably Hawaii. That's it.
Hawaii or
they already in California.
They're already in California, so they ain't going to too much go west, and they definitely not going north.
No, too much snow.
Too much snow. Can't do it.
So I see them going like that. Probably Hawaii. Cold places and Disney don't mix. So what happened? Remember what happened to Euro Disney, didn't you? That shit shut down in like 2 years.
Yeah, because they was freezing.
Euro Disney didn't make it. Too fucking cold over there in Europe, man.
Right, that's where to go. Dubai. Disney moves to Dubai.
Dubai's where it's at. Dubai's where it's at.
All them islands they just built out there in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. But Dubai is too close to a lot of conflict, man. It's too close. They know a lot. It's too close to like Middle East and all of that. And ain't that many white folks gonna go over there. Not around this time anyway. It's too much stuff popping off. And that's too much of a trip to go see damn Mickey Mouse. So I'm not gonna get on a plane for 14 hours to fly to Dubai to go see a fucking rat. No. Not happening. I drive 10 hours to go see him, sure. I'm not flying across the damn ocean.
They're not flying across the planet to go see Mickey.
No. Fuck him.
I seen Mickey once. That was good enough for me.
There you go. If you seen him once, that's good. You're straight.
That's good. I'm straight.
Yep. Hell no. I ain't been do all that, bro. Nah. Well, Dre, we're down to our last 3 minutes. So we're gonna take this time to recap what we talked about. What did you learn from this episode tonight?
I learned that we can't trust robots and white people. No, I ain't gonna say white people. I'm gonna say mostly white men, because I love white women.
Yeah, you sure do.
I love me some white women.
Like that boy, like Jamie Foxx said in Ali. I can give up pork, but the white women, god damn it. Can't deal with it, boy.
Can't let him go. Can't let him go.
Can't let him go. What I learned is we can't trust robots, like I told you. That's a downside to that. That law in Tennessee hopefully it'll deter a lot of people from driving drunk. That's probably all it is, a deterrent. And if somebody does get caught up in that shit, I think it's not gonna be as easy as they make it out to be. They're gonna do some fighting in that, I think.
They're gonna find somebody to make an example out of them.
They definitely gonna find somebody to make an example out of, though. Yeah, you're right about that. And what else were we talking about? The purge will never happen. We ain't ready for what?
We ain't ready for the aliens.
Hell no, we ain't ready for aliens. Aliens gonna kill us. We're not equipped for it, and they know we're not. They being nice by just observing us right now. They ain't ready to come in yet. But when they do, it's gonna be some shit. We ain't ready for them, bro. Trust me. The Ukraine shit is still gonna keep going on until somebody gonna have to fucking somebody might have to knock Putin off from the inside, man. It's gonna have to come from somebody that's like, you know what, I'm sick of this shit. We're gonna have to move on this dude.
I don't want to eat.
You know what? I wouldn't put it past him.
I don't want to eat. I wouldn't
put it past him, man. Somebody might try to take him out from the inside, man. I see that happening. And that's about it. This has been another episode of 1 Hour Get Down with Macaroni. This has been my main man,
Dre the Drizzle.
Dre the Drizzle. And I guess we'll see y'all next week, man. And we'll try to bring some more stories to you guys that make you think and make you just think on some shit, I guess.
Yeah, we'll put some shit on your mind. Want you to learn something when you come around here.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So Dre, play that song. Play the theme song out, man, for about 30 seconds so they can feel it. I like that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, we're gonna make a theme song when we go out of town. We're gonna put some words to that, man.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
I'm for real.
Y'all heard it here first. When I would get down, theme song coming soon.
Yep, theme song will be coming soon. The theme song will be coming in August. Peace.